If you're an entrepreneur running a business remotely outside the UAE and you're looking for a second residency in Dubai, then this video is for you. Recently, I've been researching more and more about different ways on running businesses in Dubai, including my own ones. So I learned a thing or two that I could share. While I primarily invest in property and run my investment advisory company helping clients build their investment portfolios in the UAE, I do advise on capital movement, residency, and company setups. Forget corporate sponsorships or employment contracts. You don't need a UAE job to live here. Dubai offers multiple ways for international business owners to secure a residency. Whether you're running a SaaS company from London, a consulting firm in Singapore, or an e-com brand from Europe, there's a path for you. In this video, I'll walk you through every route available for entrepreneurs, the 1-year virtual visa, the 5-year green visa, the powerful golden visa, and of course, how to set up your own businesses in Dubai and sponsor yourself, legally, strategically, and efficiently. Let's get into it. First one is the virtual work visa. This is Dubai's fastest and simplest entry point for entrepreneurs who own or run a business outside the UAE. The virtual work visa allows you to live in Dubai for 1 year with access to all the utilities, schools for your kids, and a legal residency permit without the need of working for a UAE company or incorporate another company of your own. You qualify if you work or own a company outside the UAE. You earn at least $3,500 per month, which is roughly up to 12,900 dirhams. You can prove your ability to work remotely, a contract, website, invoices, etc. So what do you need for this? A valid passport of 6+ months, proof of income and business activity as well, 6 months of bank statement, valid health insurance, and of course payslip or the proof that you own the company. And last but not least important, one passport style photo. The fees are pretty low for this and starting at around $100 if applying from abroad or around $334 if applying within Dubai. This is a great first step for entrepreneurs who want to test the waters in Dubai and see if this actually makes it work for them without committing to company setup right away or to buying a property. It gives you legal residency, travel freedom, and access to services, all while continuing to run your business globally. Number 2 is the Dubai Green Visa for self-employed entrepreneurs. The Green Visa, on the other side, is a longer-term option. It's a 5-year renewable visa specifically designed for freelancers and self-employed individuals. If you're the sole operator of your own business or you invoice clients internationally, this visa was made for you. To qualify as a self-employed entrepreneur, you need to show income of at least 360,000 dirhams per year, which is roughly $100,000. Hold a bachelor's degree or a specialized diploma, obtain a freelancer or self-employed permit within the UAE from MOHRE or the Ministry of Human Resources. So what are the perks of this second type of permit? You don't need any employer sponsorship or just local sponsor. You can stay up to 6 months after the visa expires. You can also sponsor your family members and dependents. And there is also long-term security for serious entrepreneurs. This visa makes sense for independent operators who want more freedom and a longer-term base without building a full corporate structure yet, or again, without investing in any kind of property. Number 3 is the business setup residency. This is the full control road. Most strategic option for entrepreneurs who want full freedom, long-term residency, and operational base in Dubai. This is also the route that I chose for my businesses. By setting up a business in Dubai or in the UAE in general, so in all the other Emirates, you can sponsor yourself and your family for UAE residency easily and run your operations from anywhere else in the world, all while legally residing here. There are 2 options. One is for the free zone company and another one is for the mainland company. Let's take it one by one and start with the free zone. 100% foreign ownership, no corporate tax in many of the zones, fast setup often within 3 to 10 days, you get a business license and a visa under your company. Super easy, super straightforward. There are many kind of licenses that you can get. There is also many types of Emirates. The costs for such a license start from around 6,000 dirhams and can go up to around 19,000 dirhams, depending on the free zone area and number of visas, because there are many options and there are multiple Emirates that you can choose from. So for example, if you choose in Ras Al Khaimah or Rak, it could be cheaper than if you choose in Dubai, in Mainland, for example, and the other way around. So you need to actually ask for different areas and for different Emirates, the license types, and the costs, and then you can choose on your own. But honestly, it doesn't really matter if you work remotely. You don't really require to have it in Dubai or in any specific emirate. This is the best option for online businesses, for consulting, marketing, software, e-com, and you named it. Some examples of the free zones include DMCC, mainly for like crypto and commodities, IFZA, generally for low-cost setups, and we're speaking only now about the Dubai ones. DIC, Dubai Internet City, if you're a tech company. And of course, you have the DIFC, which is also mainly now for tech companies or finance-related. However, as I mentioned, besides the Dubai ones, you can also have it in Sharjah, which is the nearby emirate. You can have it in Ras Al Khaimah, which is a little further on the right from Dubai. So you can choose the emirate and the best cost, and honestly, if you don't really care about the location, then you can just choose the best one in terms of cost and in terms of ease of opening. Mainland company gives you even more access, so you can operate it fully from anywhere in the UAE. You can even rent your own space. Some activities allow 100% foreign ownership, wider access to local clients and contracts, but all the processing, for example, the visa process, is very similar to the free zones. This is ideal for service-based entrepreneurs who want to establish a presence while living in Dubai, so they actually want to be economically present. They might have to run the service and have a location for that. So if you're setting up a free zone, you can't actually rent out a full space. You really need a mainland license to do that only. So for example, if you want to run a service that requires a space, a consulting company, a estate agency, you really need a mainland license because you need to be able to rent your own space in full, because when you're doing it through the free zones, you're going to be allocated a co-working space, which is shared with many other. So it's more of like a virtual setup space, and it's not really allowing you to rent your own space in full. This business setup gives you, again, full residency, ability to open all kinds of bank accounts and pay salaries, moreover, sponsor the employees and actually get them on board through the very traditional banking routes with all the salary transfers going through the official channels, build a UAE business credit profile, which is quite interesting if you want to benefit of some business loans in the future, and get, of course, investor advantages, including the potential golden visa later. Number 4 is the Dubai Golden Visa, or the 10-year visa residency. And we're mainly speaking of the Golden Visa for entrepreneurs, not through property, which is a bit different because that one is pretty straightforward. You buy a property worth 2 million dirhams plus, you get the visa, the golden one, for 10 years right away. And if you sell that property, you will eventually lose it. But as an entrepreneur, if your business is established and running, generates good revenue, you can then consider the 10-year golden visa, and there are some requirements that you have to satisfy. As a business owner with a company and revenues surpassing 1 million dirhams, a founder with innovative ideas, so that's mainly for talent, backed by an approved UAE incubator or investors. When I first moved to the UAE, since I was in tech at that time, I actually got this kind of visa because I was tech talent. So that is a very interesting route that you can get. So the way I got it was through employment or through partnership, but in this specific case, as an entrepreneur, if you have an innovative idea and you get some sponsorship or some funding in this case, then you definitely can apply for this. And of course, the final one is as a real estate investor with 2 million dirhams plus in property. But that's a different side of things. You don't need to establish a company for this or anything else. You can just buy the property and receive your golden visa. So what are the benefits of this? Well, it's a 10-year renewable visa, so you don't need to go and do all the tests again after 1 year or 2 years, because for most of the other aforementioned types, you have to actually renew it once a year, once in 2 years, depending on how long you chose the license to be for. You can also sponsor unlimited family members, stay outside the UAE for way more than 6 months without losing any status, and you also have 100% business ownership. Moreover, you have fast-track services for government services whatsoever, and of course visa processing. So you have this kind of a VIP processing path where you're actually taking faster to all the governmental entities, so it's really processed just in a matter of days. This visa is for, of course, serious long-term entrepreneurs who want strategic UAE residency for expansion, brand prestige for moving their family, and the capital as well. But it could be a very interesting strategic option for tax purposes as well. So which route is best for you? Let's recap. If you're just starting out and you want a light entry, go with the virtual work visa. It's flexible and it's cheap. If you're a remote founder making pretty decent income of around $100K per year or more, the green visa offers 5 years of self-sponsored residency and full freedom. If you're ready to build a serious base, if you want to have some presence, some physical presence as well in the UAE, then set up a business in a free zone or in a mainland company accordingly. But if you're already earning high and want simply full investor benefits, the golden visa is the best move. Honestly, all options are valid. The right one depends on your stage, structure, and eventual long-term strategy. So it really depends on what you're doing. However, if you want to discuss this in more details, I can share my own insights from setting up my own company, so just book a call down below in the description links. Dubai isn't just a playground for influencers and real estate flippers. It's fast becoming a global base for entrepreneurs from anywhere in the world who want freedom, security, and access to one of the most connected cities in the world. I also partner with local company formation providers who help foreigners set up their own company in Dubai from A to Z, from receiving their business licensing to getting their Emirates ID to doing all the medical checks for them and for their employees. If you wish me to refer you to one of my company formations partners for a fast-track exclusive service and better rates, then reach out to me on Instagram at Gorasov or book a one-on-one call with me via the links below for a strategy session where I can recommend you the best ways that I personally took and maybe the ones that are more tailored to your long-term goals. So with that, let's help you land in Dubai the right way. And I thank you for watching this video. Please leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.